we're good. Yeah. All right. Where's your mask at? What do you got? What is it? Holy fuck. Jesus Christ on a cracker. What is that?
Kind of Ed Gein
It's
feeling.
very Ed Gein, the
It
Netflix
looks, I look
version.
like Charlie Hunnam.
Holy shit, man. That is scary. Yeah, do that. Take off your face, your skin face.
It
Hey,
does
do you
it.
think
It literally
here's a
looks like that
question to get
meme.
us into the show before we introduce ourselves. Do you think that Ed Gein, when he's wearing the face skin and he needs to take a drink or eat something,
Oh, he
do you think
moves
he like
it,
lifts up the chin to eat, or do you think he just like opens up the lip and
shoves
has
it
it enough
through.
stuck on the lips? Like maybe he has some like sticky something on there to like
I
keep the
hate,
lips like attached to his lips, and then he eats through his like double mouth action.
I hate both of those options.
I guess is it a mouth if it's just lips?
Is it a mouth if it's just lips? Wow.
Hi everybody, welcome to a new path of the Mellow Brick Road. I am you. I'm a dying franchise. Ooh, spooky. Van Windsor. Sorry, it is me, Groot.
And I'm here for the first time in a long time. You probably don't recognize me. I'm wearing a little more eye makeup than usual. But it's smudged. And I don't know what to call myself, but I'm Trace. Aren't I pretty?
I'm trying to make it scary that I'm Groot. If I try and see, because I can't really see in this mask, but if I do this, it does kind of add spookiness.
That mask is too charming, even though it's very weird. Like you look too charming. You're too like likable.
It almost looks like, you know what it makes me look like when I do this, when I look around like this? It kind of makes me think of like they took an old Planet of the Apes mask and like stretched out the top.
Hmm.
Because it does kind of have, like the mouth kind of has like that Planet of the Apes, like that aesthetic, you know what I mean? Like right there. But it is, it
This
is
is
me,
kind of a
Van.
creepy
Hi.
mask, I'm realizing.
Yeah. Oof. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to
Happy
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween. It's a spooky Halloween. What are you drinking for Halloween on this spooky
Uh,
night?
a spooky looking bush
A bush?
light.
That's no bush. That's a can of
Yeah,
beer.
yeah, it's a I guess it's a camo.
Have
I
you
don't know
seen
what's
those
happening.
memes of the White House, the East Wing like destroyed, and it's like the meme is like that's no ballroom, and it's like the Death Star being built
Yeah,
as the
yeah,
East Wing.
yeah.
It's so
Everybody's
funny.
like, wait a second.
Yeah, I love that. That's very good. Yeah, it's Halloween time. It's
Halloween.
spooky, scary. I don't
Spooky,
actually.
scary skeletons
That's what it is.
and
I haven't really seen any like cutesy Halloween stuff this year. Have you been watching any cutesy Halloween stuff?
I have a child, so yes.
Oh, that's true. A
I
lot of
see the
Mickey Mouse.
cutesy, yeah, cutesy side. You get to see the other side of it, which is fine. And
I've been watching some fucking good horror movies lately.
yeah, I see the pumpkin patches. I see the Mickey Mouse
Yeah,
ears, but they're pumpkins instead.
great.
I get to see the cute animals and all that type of fall, and I kind of avoid the other side of fall. I did not see it. Oh, nice. Good pull. I have one of those as well. I should go get one. Um, I was just talking to somebody that said they just watched Black Phone 2, and I was like,
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
yeah, I need to watch that.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen many new horror movies, especially this last. That's the thing with this new job I had, which we can get into in a little bit. I can't talk about it too much, but we can get into it a little bit. It's like the last week of October, so like I really had no time. I was watching a lot of I'd get home late from like set, and I would watch like a lot of King of the Hill, pretty much while I was like decompressing.
Yeah.
scarfing down some like Taco Bell or maybe
Mm.
some noodles and company.
Some
I did have
Gumby's
some I had
pizza.
some I had some Gumby's pizza the other day. That
Oh,
was pretty fire.
so
Um,
jealous.
I was the so yeah, that was really nice. The only thing that made it like a bummer is the fact that I didn't have like my paint because I just bought those D&D miniatures because I'm a fucking nerd, and I didn't have any paint, so I was like sitting there watching. What was I watching? I think I watched Sweeney Todd, the Tim Burton movie, Johnny Depp.
Hmm.
Oh, I also know actually, nope. I watched From Hell, which is also Johnny Depp, but the Alan Moore graphic novel adaptation, which is fantastic. If you haven't seen it, about Jack the Ripper, very spooky. I was watching that, then I watched Sweeney Todd after that. But I was eating my Gumby's pizza and drinking my hashtag branded Pepsi. We're not
Yeah.
branded, we're not sponsored by Pepsi. That's I don't even know why I did that, but I did have a Pepsi
Yet.
because I was like, I'm getting a pizza and I can get a soda. Why not get on a Pepsi? Why not? You know, it's been a while since I've had that combo. It was really good. Shout out Gumby's, shout out Stoner Pie, right?
Stoner pie, man. It's been probably 8 years since I've had a
It's so
stoner
good.
pie.
So good. Not good for you, probably.
No,
Sure
there's no
not.
way.
So good
So
though.
high in calorie and
So good.
sodium and all the things that taste good that are not good for you. I have a question.
Sure.
How similar are Sweeney Todd
Hmm.
and Edward Scissorhands? Because in my head, they seem exactly the same.
No.
I've never seen either one of them.
You've never seen Edward Scissorhands?
Mm-mm.
What do you think Edward Scissorhands is about?
I
Like, I'll
think
say, like,
it's
you. What is it about?
about a barber with
Okay.
scissors for
All right. Let
hands.
me ask you this: Is he human?
Your question makes me think no, but I see no reason why he's not. He seems like
What
a
is it?
failed science experiment. But was he born like that? Is this a
Oh,
Frankenstein
that
sort
no!
of?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You overstepped it. You had it, and then you overstepped it. You had it. He
He
failed
was
science
born?
experiment. Well, is he
Oh,
failed though? Hmm. He got
ooh.
scissors for hands, so like that is a flaw for
Are they
sure.
scissors or just knives?
One could argue not failed, but incomplete.
Ooh.
It's at the beginning of the movie when that's revealed. So you definitely have not
So
seen the
I
movie.
was gonna say I definitely haven't seen it
It's
if I
so
don't know.
crazy because I still don't quite understand how. So the whole thing is like he was gonna give him hands. They built these hands for him, and they look like arms. They look like forearms, right? But he's got
Mm,
like literally like five giant scissors as fingers, like as hands, right?
yeah,
It's like Vincent Price, his dad, who like built him, like showed, which is dope.
that
Uh,
is cool.
he like brings him like these normal forearms, like mine, like just like not. Whoa, hang on, let's back up a step. Let's take that to the side. That I just said normal, the heteronormity of that. Let's just put that aside and move on with what I said. Uh, Human forearms he's given, and but like there's no way, and he's like handing them to him like he's gonna slide them on, but it's like no, and he like cuts him up with his scissors, and then Vincent Price like dies from a heart attack or something, and then like he's like never complete. That's
Hmm.
the beginning of the movie, so I don't think that's spoiling anything because that's just telling you like why he's got scissors for hands. What do you think about that? Like, what do you think he is now? Knowing he has scissors for hands, what does that mean?
I don't think he's an alien.
No, I
Um,
think he's like a robot
or
or something,
I think he's
or like a Frankenstein experiment.
that's what I was gonna say. It's almost Frankenstein-like, but he didn't come back from the dead, or he's not using dead parts. I don't know.
I don't
Did Tim
remember.
Burton write this, or is this a
I don't.
weird
I
old
don't remember.
novel?
It could be. It seems very. Oh man, actually, it seems so Tim Burton. Like when you see if you see it when you watch it, you'll be like, oh god, this is Tim Burton so hard.
Yeah,
Uh, he was definitely like while he was directing it, he was hard as fuck. Uh, that's great. You should watch. You should watch Sweeney Todd.
I
And
really
oh, I mean,
should.
not Sweeney Todd. You should watch Edward Scissorhands. Sweeney Todd is wildly different. One, it's sort of true. Sweeney
I
Todd was
wouldn't
a real
even
person.
know what I would
Um,
guess that's about.
Guess. Where's
I
it?
don't.
Where does it take place? Where does it take place?
I My only guess is that it's like Revolutionary War time,
Whoa. So you're
just
saying
based on
like,
his outfit.
so you're saying like America?
The way you ask that, maybe not. He wears like the ruffled,
Sure. Yeah, he has the poofy. Yeah, he got the ruffled
so
shirt.
it,
Yeah.
it makes me think of Sweeney Todd. Is
Well,
he
I
a
mean, like,
doctor? Sounds like a doctor or a
no,
dentist.
no, close. Well, the full title of the play. This might. This might give you a hint. I don't know. Maybe if you can piece it out. We'll see.
Okay.
You're a pretty smart kid. You're a bright kid.
Thank you.
The full title of the play is, or the musical rather, is Sweeney Todd, colon, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
So he plays a
So,
barber in both.
y- yes. Well, okay. So he's not a barber in Edward Scissorhands. The people will take advantage of him and his skills at cutting. If anything, I would argue
I
that he's more
see.
of a who's that the person that like that he's an artist first of all. Here first and foremost, he's an artist. But well, those are the people that like trim trees and bushes and like those really cool shapes
Oh,
like
right.
statues. He's like
Right.
whatever that's called. That's what he is. I would say more than a barber. That's what he is more. He's an artist.
He's an
So
artiste.
we'll just leave that there. And not to say Sweeney Todd is not just an artist in a different way. He's an artist. He's an excellent barber. Like Sweeney Todd literally is an excellent barber. Like that's his thing.
Gotcha.
So, uh, yeah. What do you think? What do you think about that? What do you think he does while he's like barbing,
I
barbering?
think he kills bad guys.
Close. Just guys. He just
Just
kills
people.
whoever walks in the door. What do you
Just
think?
anybody.
What do you think happens after he kills them? They're not okay. So he kind of does a
He puts
partnership, right?
their. Oh, I have a weird
He has a
idea.
he has a partnership. The barber shop is on the top floor. On the ground floor, or the second floor, I should say. On the ground floor is a different shop. Okay. Um, there's a woman that works there. Uh,
Butcher.
what do you think happens to the bodies after he slices them up? He slices their necks and then he like sends them down a chute that goes to the basement, like down to the cellar.
And somebody on the ground level uses. It's a butcher.
Not a butcher, but the same letter, same starting letter.
Uh,
It's a woman, remember? Not
boom.
Revolutionary War era, but it's like 18, 70s or whatever, 1880s, something like that.
A
This
but
is in England also, by the way, I should say. This is not in America. This is in England. This is in London.
a bowler, bowl, bing,
Oh,
e,
ooh.
bing,
No, no, not being
bay,
sorry.
bay,
Sure.
bay. I don't know.
Keep it. Keep it. You get the first syllable.
Keep it going. Bay,
20 minutes later.
baker,
Baker. She's a
baker.
baker. She's a baker,
Oh
yes. But
no.
one of the songs is she makes the worst pies in London. But
Oh
then suddenly,
no.
when she meets Sweeney Todd,
They
she starts
get pretty
making
good.
really good meat pies.
My guess when you said, what do you think he does with before we got on this, I thought you were gonna, my guess was gonna be he uses the blood to be
Mhm.
the red stripe in the barber pole.
Oh,
That was gonna be
that's
my guess.
cool. I like
I was gonna be
that.
like, that's kind of
That's
gnarly,
pretty
but
cool. It's gnarly. I love so the musical is written by Stephen Sondheim, who's like the greatest musical writer of all time,
I've heard that name before.
and it's a comedy. The musical itself is a comedy, but the Tim Burton movie leans more. It's more serious. It leans more into like a horror angle.
Hmm. I
It's all
would,
this. It's the same context. It's all the same. Like it's the same musical, but like it's just the attitude is like more horror movie, which is I love. The comedy is funny. It's great. But like the horror I like. And plus Tim Burton does this thing with the blood. I don't know if he like uses CGI or something. I can't remember. It's like really, really, really vibrant red. Like it's like not
hmm.
realistic at all looking, but it's like it like pops on screen because everything else in the movie is so washed out, the color.
Yeah.
It's like that red is so bright. It's I don't know, something about it. It's very stylistic. So it's very like Tim Burton. I like it a lot. Dude, can I just say I'm very distracted looking at my computer because I got these three dots on
Oh
my
yeah,
eyes,
you
and it
do.
looks like the Pennywise,
You
like look into the lights, follow the lights, children.
look
You know what I
like
mean? It
the
looks like
Dragon Ball Z,
oh, I got little
um,
Dragon Balls in my
the
eye.
little star things. I don't know anything about that show, but
What do you think it's about? So let's move on. Let's move on to something spooky, please. Okay, so here's the thing, everybody. Mason's not here. Mason can't make it. Sorry, my schedule is mad. Now his schedule is bad, so it's okay.
yeah,
It
and my
works out.
schedule's been bad,
It all
so
balances out. So
it comes out in the
Trace
wash.
is in the you over here, is in the great position to finish off our game of
Ooh,
Haunted Doll Dating Game.
yeah, I can't wait.
So there's one doll left. It's all been running up to this. I'm gonna tell you, this is taking it back to Mason's first round, and
Okay.
it was pretty daunting for him. So I'm just gonna warn you up front, okay? Because he really it was a lot for him. Because again, these dolls are looking for love. They're looking for companions. Okay, they want to get with you. They want to help you
That's
however
what
they
I'm
can.
all about.
Okay, perfect. Hey, perfect. You're
I
coming
just want
in.
to come in with an open mind,
I love it. Okay, perfect. Let's get into it.
but I am
So
scared.
let me. That's understandable. So this is Celine. Here she is. There
Oh,
she is. This is Celine.
okay.
The title of this seller, it says Haunted Succubus Doll Vessel, Paranormal, Metaphysical,
Succubus.
Evocative Dreams. Okay. So,
Okay. Open
okay,
mind.
evocative
Open
dreams.
mind.
Yeah, open mind. Thank you.
Yeah. Let me stop making faces.
I got a couple more pictures, so don't worry.
Yep.
So, this is the item description from the seller.
Okay.
Celine is an enchanted vessel of desire and devotion. Let me go ahead and there you go. Little side view.
Okay. Little side profile.
Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Step into the world of Celine, a mesmerizing vessel doll touched by the essence of a succubus spirit. She is more than just a figure, she is an energy, a living current of passion and longing, eager to be embraced, adored, and emotionally bound to you. Celine is a spirit of allure and intimacy, here to awaken the deepest cravings within your soul and guide you toward a journey of ecstasy, fulfillment, and transcendent connection.
Wow. This guy should write a book.
Feel free to interrupt at literally any point. Just step in if something pops in your head. Okay.
Okay.
So just if anything, if you want to interrupt, just like be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was
Yeah.
a wild thing you just said. Let's take it back. That's fine. Just
I
do it.
will. I'll go ahead and stop and go back to the term vessel.
What do you got?
I don't love that.
She's a vessel doll.
I
This is a
that
doll that also, if anything,
that feels wrong
well,
to
it just means that
describe.
this doll is always open for another spirit. That's something that you know what? Hey, that's just something on the item card. You
Okay.
know, don't
Yep.
let it.
I'm not gonna let it
We're at the beginning.
derail this whole
That's the
thing.
first paragraph.
There's
Okay.
multiple.
Oh, bud, I got a thing for you here.
Is there more pictures?
I got one more picture.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it a little bit.
Is it
Okay.
just her back? It's
No,
gonna be so weird.
it is different. This is staring to those eyes. Does it zoom in when I
I
zoom in?
I, I like the brown eyes. It is zooming in,
Okay,
yes.
good. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it right there for you.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, I just the eyes. There you
Even
go.
a little more.
I
Okay.
love that. I love that. Okay. Anyway,
That's
here we go. So
I am
some of these
uncomfortable.
paragraphs they have title cards on this. Okay. Here's
Okay.
why Celine belongs with you. Here's why she belongs with you. Celine is not a possession. Okay. Notice I didn't say she belongs to you. Belongs
Shh.
with
Okay.
you.
Belongs with
She's
me.
not
We
a
are
possession. She is an encounter. All right.
okay.
Her presence radiates an irresistible charm, urging you to crave her, to desire her, to surrender to the magnetism she carries. She seeks more than admiration. She yearns for a bond that dives far beneath the surface. By opening yourself to her, you unlock a depth of intimacy and passion unlike anything you've ever known.
Um,
How does that sound, big boy?
I'm I'm uncomfortable.
All right.
Um,
Well, yeah, what do you
I
got? What are
I'm
comments?
I this is all so forward.
Yes, they're
Um,
the succubi are very forward with like their whole deal.
yeah, I'm realizing that like if I was ever on I don't even know a TV show like a blind dating situation, I would be
Sure,
very uncomfortable.
sure.
For like somebody to sell themselves to me, I would be extremely uncomfortable.
That's fair.
Um, but in this case, it's like a person selling it to me as this per or I don't know. Um, yeah, they're very forward, but again, I'm trying to be open-minded. The eyes are starting to freak me out, and I'm not
Okay,
even being silly anymore. Like they're like
are you?
the
Do you want me to switch it? You want me to switch?
just
Okay,
it's just odd seeing eyes not blink for so long. Like
I got you.
I've never looked at eyes for so
Let
long and then
me.
not blink.
This might smooth things over. Let me just go over what Celine brings into your life.
Okay.
That might help. Okay, let me just do that again. Okay, so first, irresistible longing.
For me or for them? Am I
Trace,
irresistibly longing?
Trace. The moment your gaze meets Celine's, like it is now,
I was gonna say,
a consuming attraction will take hold. An
oh,
undeniable need to be near her, to
oh
feel her
my.
presence wrapped around you.
The
She awakens hunger, a craving that never fades,
oh my gosh.
but grows with every encounter. Okay.
The further
Profound.
you
Yeah,
went in, the like her emotions were changing.
I know. That's
Like
they.
it,
She's speaking to you.
that's
Is what it
weird,
seems like.
man.
So
I was
profound.
getting
Here's the thing.
hypnotized.
It's interesting. Profound connection. Celine does
Um,
not chase fleeting attention. She reaches deeper, forging an emotional tether. I'm doing like different styles of talking with each one I'm noticing.
mhm.
Um, which do you want me to do a voice? Do you have anything?
So
Still got a few more.
she's she's not here for a hookup. This
She
is not
reaches
short-term love.
she reaches deeper,
It's
forging an
deeper than
emotional
that.
tether that resonates within the core of your being.
I want to throw something out there that is just a hurdle no matter what. The
Uh-huh.
doll looks like a little girl.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I mean,
So it's just hard to see
she's
past that.
petite. She's petite, if
Yeah.
that's what you mean
I
by
mean, that's a
that.
candlestick.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud. There are some people that have like hormonal issues, like growing.
I'm just getting at like she looks like a child.
She is quite petite and she has wonderful skin, again, for a doll. You got to remember, this is simply a
Right.
vessel.
This is a vessel.
You're looking within to the
Okay, I need to,
spirit.
you're right. I'm at
Notes
skin level right now, and I
the
need to be,
eye.
I'm
See
at
the eyes. See
porcelain.
inside. See that little
That
shine
little
line.
sheen, that looks
That
like
little
your
sheen.
eyes.
It is. These are.
It's the sheen in your
This is
eyes.
where I got my eyes from.
What's succubus mean? I don't even know what that means.
Let's move on. Pleasure beyond measure. Celine's gift to lift you into realms of rapture and satisfaction you've only dreamed of. With her guidance,
Rapture.
every touch, every sensation, and every shared moment becomes heightened, an electrifying experience of passion and joy. Okay. We got two more.
Okay.
Sacred devotion. For those who approach her with reverence, Celine offers unwavering loyalty. She creates a sanctuary of intimacy, sorry, intimacy and trust, where your deepest desires can unfold without judgment or hesitation. She will be your companion, guide, and constant source of enchantment. How's that sound?
It it feels religious, everything
Sure.
you're saying. It feels like a
Kind of
being
is.
that's
It kind
just
of
giving
is.
me hope. This is a person that
Interesting.
instills
I think
confidence.
there's a connection because you keep bringing things up
I'm just trying to be
that like the
open-minded.
very next thing, how Celine transforms you.
Mm.
See, see, man. Let me go to the last picture real fast while we're here. Once Celine becomes part of your life, the energy around you shifts. Her presence fills your world with a magnetic intensity that lingers in every room.
I don't know why that
Each
makes me laugh.
each day becomes charged with passion, intimacy. I don't know. I'm having trouble with intimacy.
Miss Harmony.
Uh, let's tell my therapist about that. And belonging. Celine does not merely bring excitement, she brings meaning, closeness, and
Purpose.
fulfillment that touches every layer of your being. That's
Wow.
Celine right there, bud. That's what she brings to the table.
Hello,
Okay.
Celine.
Yeah.
Wow. I
And
feel like
there,
my
just,
background would be just horrible compared to everything you just read.
I
Like
feel
I
like
would have nothing.
we've really been talking for a while. We've neglected the audio listeners. If you could just give them a quick description of Celine, just so like
Um,
they know what they're staring at.
Celine is a like we said, very petite woman. I hope of age, assume of age. Um, she is wearing a long sleeve, honestly, a little bit Sweeney Todd blue suede dress of some sort. Um, I don't know what the hat is. I don't,
Like a
it
bonnet
looks
or
like a
something,
brain.
like a brain
Um,
slug made of like
yeah,
fabric. Sure.
looks like a slug. She does have like the Taylor Swift bangs, which I'm not terribly into. But she has
I, she looks
very
like
smooth skin.
she looks
I'm
like
talking like,
Anastasia if she was blonde. Was Anastasia blonde? If Anastasia was blonde, that's what she looks like. She looks like Anastasia as a little
she's
girl.
kind of,
From the first scene of that movie Anastasia. Remember that
yeah,
with that guy Rasputin, evil
yeah,
wizard. That's what she looks like. She looks like
she's
young
kind of,
Anastasia.
yeah, porcelain skin. Not porcelain as in the color, but as in smoothness. Very smooth skin. Big old brown eyes that are deep,
Real deep. They kind of remind me of
deep.
Woody's eyes from Toy Story 2.
They kind of do look like that Toy Story 2 scene.
Okay, I got one last question for you regarding Celine. First of all, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate her? What do you think?
Um,
How she hold up? You want to see the other candidates or
um, I don't know which direction to take this. As a being, as a person presented to
that's
me
interesting?
in a quick
Interesting.
form, I'm gonna say five. I'm just gonna say a five because
Right down the middle, huh?
I don't think anybody's good. I'm doing a Donald Trump. I don't think anybody's good.
I
I
thought
don't
she
think
was pretty
anybody's
good.
bad.
I like Celine.
She
Pretty
it,
solid compared
I
to the
guess
other ones.
I guess from you had told me about this premise that you and
Mhm.
Mason had been doing. I guess I assumed it would be worse, so maybe I should give her like a seven.
Exactly. Thank you
So
for that.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
bump it
Seven,
to a
I think, is
seven.
solid. I think seven's a
Um,
solid answer for
sh
that.
yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like there could always be greener grass, but it's definitely not on the
sure,
downslope of things. So
sure. She's better than the other succubus I brought on. That's for sure. That one was wild.
she's
That
very
one
good looking.
scared Mason. Okay, there we go. See, the other one had feet picks. That Mason couldn't even get a hold of that one. He didn't even like that. Okay, here's the last question though. Actually,
The
this is
feet
the
would be
real.
like this big.
Oh, they had a picture of him. Okay,
That's funny.
here's the actual last question. How much do you think she cost? You know,
Oh,
you're kind of at a loss because you don't know the other one's cost. So, how much would you pay for Celine?
is there one doll?
It's just one doll. Yeah.
I guess I meant like if there was more than one of her, then like anybody could buy her at Amazon or something. What does she cost on eBay?
And we think she was a pretty nice looking doll. Like it was in good condition, right?
It wasn't, I didn't see any flaws. No,
It is haunted, right?
it is
Does
haunted.
drop the price a bit.
Oh, I thought it would raise the price on eBay.
It kind of goes both ways, which I know doesn't make any sense, but like
I'm gonna say she cost. I feel like this is gonna be a dumb answer.
I'll give you a higher lower. Go ahead.
199.
Lower.
199. Um,
Lower.
$100.
Lower. Surprisingly, yeah, I know, right?
I kind of thought people were into this.
Dude, there are hundreds of these on eBay. Like it's fucking
Oh, I
crazy.
guess that's true.
Yeah, some of them are
So
like
did it,
$1,200.
so like they all just have this
I think one of them I showed Mason was like $2,700 because I
they
was
all
gonna.
just have like a storyline of like why they're haunted or what they
Some
do
of
or
them
who
do.
they are.
The ones I picked did,
Um,
and I chose the ones that weren't fucking completely unhinged.
yeah, I thought you were just gonna show me something like crazy looking.
This was the last one. She's because I gave Mason like the I ran him through the gambit and I was like, this is gonna be an easy one for him. This is a nice solid one.
$40.
Nah, it's 80.
80.
Yeah, that's kind of like in the middle of where they've all kind of ended up, except for the one that was $2,700.
I
But that
wouldn't pay $80.
no. That's the thing with Mason. I'd be
I
like, how
don't
much
think
would
I
you
would
pay
pay
for it? And Mason's like, I don't want to
8.
buy this. I don't want it. And I'm
That's
like, no, but
exactly.
like, if you had to buy it, he's like, I was like, gun to your head. He's like, shoot me. Like, I'm not doing it. And I'm like, God damn it. Uh,
Yeah,
but let's
shoot
move
me.
on. What do you got for us?
I would say if that was sitting on my fireplace mantle, I would not be scared of it. If it was just sitting
Mhm.
there, if it did something or if something occurred after the fact, maybe I wouldn't
He's
love
only
it.
there for you, so it wouldn't even be a problem.
I was looking at something involving a monster in the state of Missouri.
Spooky.
To be honest, I'm going to pat Missouri on the back a little bit. It's probably the best named cryptid that I know.
Oh, okay. I believe they like about to say best name state. I'm like,
No,
most
ours
people
is,
would argue.
yeah, that's not a bad question to look into though. But um, Momo,
Love Momo, my boy,
such a good name. It's just great. Honestly,
recovering alcoholic.
we should. Oh, look,
There you go.
leave no trace.
There you go.
That's my name. We should remake Harry and the Hendersons,
It's just Scarecrow.
but it's like Momo. Momo's our guy.
Momo and the Mormons.
Momo, something Missouri. Missouri. I don't know.
Momo is Missouri. Missouri Monster.
Isn't that a great name?
He likes saying ATM machine. He said Missouri's Momo. Like no, Momo. Momo is Missouri's Sasquatch.
Yeah. So Missouri Sasquatch. When you picture a Momo, because apparently there
Hmm.
was like what was it, the 1970s? There's like sightings
In
of Momo
Louisiana.
in Louisiana, Missouri.
Louisiana, Missouri.
Um, I'm sure a lot of states have that, but Missouri has a lot of other states and like
Yeah,
cities' names in their state. Surely that's
we've
around.
covered that. We've covered that before.
So Louisiana, Missouri is like 72. There was all these sites of like a big ape-like creature in the woods. And Louisiana is a very cool place. It's a lot like Hannibal, Missouri, if people don't know.
Sure.
Like it's just historic, badass old houses, river town, very pretty, a lot of elevation for Missouri. If you saw an ape-like creature in the woods in the 70s,
Yeah.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
believe
What
that.
what year was that again?
I think 72.
That's weird because our dad would have only been like 2 or 3 years old at the time, so it couldn't have been him.
Hadn't thought about that.
Maybe, maybe.
There was various sightings looked humanoid in stature, but stood at nearly 7 feet tall and covered in black hair. But to be honest, I want it to be bigger than that. If Momo's out there, I want it to be bigger.
Do you
Seven
wish?
feet?
Do you wish you had hair all over your face? Like you see those pictures of like those like people that have like that Wolfman
Oh,
disease.
yeah. Is it really called that?
Well, that's I mean that's
That's probably the
layman term. I
unscientific.
don't know
Yeah.
what the actual. I think it's called. I
Um,
think it's. I mean, it's something like lycanthropy. It's not that obviously, but it's like something like that.
I wish I could fill in this space, but
Is
I will
there?
go, but I'll go no further. Like I
I
don't want
like. I
to.
got real light hair, but yeah, it won't. It won't reach all the way down here.
I get some rogue hairs up on the cheeks and they drive me crazy. So no, I don't.
Oh, I
Dude,
get those.
on the
I get the.
forehead.
I get these right here.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like one day. I guess that's what old men do, isn't it? They just like one day they're just like, I'm gonna stop shaving.
Yeah.
Then they get like those big old hairs all over the face. I'm starting to get lots of.
Get some
Not.
shoulder hair?
You can't call them rogue hairs anymore.
Yeah, no,
Right?
now I'm on their collection.
Once you get enough, it stops being. I mean, not a lot, but like next time you're around, I'll show you because like I probably won't show up on the camera, but like, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna get shirtless without getting paid. But I'll show you next time we're
OnlyFans
together. And
23.
because well, you remember last year when I had that weird long ass hair on my back?
Yeah, I remember that.
I think when we pulled that bad boy out, I think it unlocked something. I think my body was like, oh, you think you're gonna get rid of that hair?
Yeah.
Get ready. So I grew chest hair, like stomach hair or whatever, but like at one
Hmm.
point it didn't like, like some guys are like real hairy.
Yeah.
Just like kind of stopped growing at one point. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
I just have like
Like
a triangle.
you shave your chest?
No, I
I
never
don't
have.
either. It doesn't, it's not like it's like Like
It's not to that
I didn't cut my
point.
hair for like 3 years, right? And it's like super
Yeah.
long. But like my chest, it's like doesn't it
It's
like
just not there.
it gets to a point where then it just stops. I don't know.
Yeah. Wake, my
Hair's
son likes
fucking
to,
weird.
he likes to pull on it. So like I don't even have to cut it anyway because she's just plucking them slowly one by one. He
Yeah,
likes to like run his hand through it. And I'm like, dude. Um,
little bastard.
Back to Momo though, like how what
Yeah, let's get back to the lesson here.
I think it would be really cool to try to do a Momo hoax. I don't think you could sell it like really sell it, but I think it would be cool to try to sell it as well as possible. Like I think that's so funny.
I mean, you could just do it.
If you could
How
like
would you
trick
hoax Momo?
the first thing I would
A Momokes.
the the first thing I would do is contact the
That's my guard.
people.
Ice.
No, I would
Oh.
contact the people from Trans World that were on those stilt things.
Hey, if you contact people from Transworld, you're definitely gonna get ice involved as well. So just a heads up, you're getting ice no matter what.
Um, I when I think of Momo or Bigfoot or Sasquatch, I don't.
Sure.
I think people think too humanoid in terms of like what he probably looks like. I think a way to sell it or to trick people is to leave no question that that is not a human. It is not a monkey. It is not an ape. It is a different thing
Hmm.
altogether. So I think the size needs to be like shockingly big. I'm talking like 9 foot. Like,
Stinky.
yeah, there you go.
He needs to be stinky. He's a skunk ape.
I wrote it down. I wrote it down. Um, I think the thing about Bigfoot is he looks too like humanoid to where even if it's a really good suit or a good fake clip or whatever, it's like, yeah, but it's just a dude in a suit because that's what it looks like
What
that.
if
I think it would be cooler if he was so not human, like still hairy and
what if it's just a
two
dude?
arms, two legs,
What if
but
it's a caveman? You know, cavemen were real hairy.
mm,
What if he's a caveman that just
ooh,
stumbled into like a wormhole by accident, like fell into one, and
that's
now
cool.
he got transported to the future, and that's why he doesn't want to do anything with society because he doesn't know what the fuck
He
society
doesn't
is.
know.
He doesn't
That's
know,
cool.
and he just knows how to hide because he's hiding from leopards all the time and
He's
shit.
hiding from dinosaurs.
Right.
I like that.
So like he's just a caveman, and
Yeah.
everyone should just leave him the hell alone,
Yeah. But
please.
he's like 5 foot. Nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of like the opposite of what you were wanting.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a real big caveman. Like it's what if it's like Goliath and like David hit him in the forehead with a rock, but then that turned out to like weirdly be the secret to time travel. And then David went to the future and
Yeah.
fell into like a bunch of tar and like a pile of like I don't know, horsehair or something. And then he just got covered in hair. And he's just like, oh, I'm covered in hair. Oh, but he's got like a bunch of hair, horsehair in his mouth, so he can't talk. So everyone's like, hey, who is that? He's like, oh. They're like, oh, the monster. Do you think that's what it is? You think that's plausible?
I think it's plausible.
What if Bigfoot is like Jesus and like when they put Jesus in the tomb with the rock, they didn't know that that was
Dwayne Johnson?
secretly Jesus's. Yeah, they shoved Jesus into Dwayne the Rock Johnson's
A f-
asshole after he took him off the cross, and they didn't realize that Dwayne the Rock Johnson as a tomb is secretly Jesus's time travel device, and then Jesus transported to the future, and he covered himself. He was covered in Dwayne the Rock Johnson's poop for being in his asshole, and then
What's
he
it?
fell into a pile of horsehair. And then Jesus is like, "It's me, I'm back from the second coming." But everyone's like, "Oh, gee, who's that? What's that
Stinky.
monster?" So Big Momo is just Jesus, because Missouri is a religious hotspot
Oh
for
yeah, for
quite a
sure.
few religions, mainly Mormonism. But
Yeah.
like, hey,
That's where we started.
is it a
I
big one? I mean, it's a well known one.
yeah.
It's well known because it's ridiculed the most. But you think that's what Momo's whole deal is? You think he's Jesus covered in shit and horsehair?
I like the idea of it.
I do
I
too.
like to pray to my Jesus
And it's the by the
covered
way,
in
it's it's
horseshit.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson as the Scorpion King from the movie The Scorpion King.
Ooh,
Like
yeah, that crazy
and Mummy
CGI
Returns.
shot.
And Mummy Returns, yeah. But it's that specifically it's that one because that one was back during Jesus times. I'm thinking people, come on. Obviously it's not the
Um,
wrestler. That makes no sense.
yeah. I also have another Missouri thing I want to bring up.
Okay.
Um,
Was that
uh,
it about Momo?
yeah, I just let's
Shout
make a
out.
hoax video.
Just a shout out for
Yeah,
Momo.
let's make a hoax
Yo,
video.
Momo, come on the show, bro. We got a
Yeah.
pat. Oh, dude, what if Momo just starts walking through our little forest path? Do 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 do. Hey,
Oh, that'd be cool.
start doing this. Is that Jesus covered in horsehair and shit? And he's like, "It's me, Momo." Anyway,
He's got yeah.
what's the other thing
Um,
you
the other thing I wanted to bring up about Missouri, have you ever heard of Equidome or Equidome? I don't know how
had?
it's said.
Equidome. Oh
Equidome?
wait, Equidome. Wait, isn't that owned by Doug Equidome,
Yeah. Doug Equidome of
owner
the
of
Dimsdale
the
Equidome.
Dimsdale Equidome? Yeah. Anyway,
Um, I've never heard about this place. That's what I love about
I don't.
this show is it like forces us to, or not forces us, but it like presents us an opportunity to learn new things about the state that we live in.
Oh,
Um, but Equidome, apparently was a water treatment facility that was shut down in 1946. It
sure.
does not say where in Missouri. I thought it did, but
It does. Hang on. Weldon Springs Ordnance Works during World War II. Go on. I
so it
looked it
closed.
up real
So it
fast.
closed right after World War II, and then it sat vacant for like 50 years until its demolition. But in those 50 years, when it was
Ugh.
just vacant, people were looking at it. It's a very strange building. Like it's a really weird shaped.
It
It's got
looks
like
like
a
it gives me like 1984 vibes. Like it feels like
yeah,
very like Soviet Union, like Cold
yeah.
War.
Um,
Something about it feels very gross.
but apparently it was the meeting place for a satanic cult.
Cool. That's
Um,
cool. Did they sacrifice people?
it says they met on the weekends and partook in
Yeah,
animal sacrifice.
they got jobs, you know. Can't make it every day. It's hard.
Yeah. Um, and other dark rituals.
So they killed the
Numer
animals, huh?
yeah,
That's hard to do because it's like, how do you know an animal's pure,
right.
right? So it's like, the
Um,
animals even have morals? I don't even know.
there were numerous deaths that were tied to the place, as well as several crimes such as sexual assaults, and then a report of a sniper hiding in an abandoned water tower and shooting a pastor's wife as she drove by. Police often found strange bloodstains, candles, and drawn pentagrams within the building. You know what I'm gathering from that? It sounds like a great phasmophobia map.
It really does. This is one of my favorite things I'm seeing on the website stateofhorror.com/Equidome. It says some buildings are alive, bustling with activity and purpose. Others are dead, deteriorating and empty. But the Equidome was a zombie, a living dead building that stood vacant 50 years while devilish deeds stirred within it decaying walls.
Mm.
Spooky. So it's a water treatment plant that like Satanists hung out in. So like that's why
Yeah, and it just and I'm
demolished
sure
in
it's
1998. It was in the St. Louis area.
yeah, St. Charles maybe. Let's see. I'm just gonna read the title and then we can kind of let that
Okay.
sink in and then we'll move on. A Mark Twain books transcribed via Ouija board.
A Mark Twain book transcribed.
Transcribed.
A Mark Twain book transcribed by Ouija, huh? By Ouija board?
That's how Momo talks.
The
He's like this
spirits?
imposing figure.
You saying the spirits wrote the book? So wait, hang on. Okay, you have to read the description now because now the so Mark Twain wrote a book from a Ouija board? Like he used a Ouija board or his ghost was used?
So they're saying the report is in St. Louis in 1916, a
Oh,
group
it's
of women.
that fucking hocus pocus voodoo blues, rock and roll devil music town, man. It's
Yep.
always St. Louis with this stuff.
Yep.
Love it.
In 1916, a group of women used a Ouija board to contact dead relatives.
Is it Ouija or
Um,
Ouija?
it should probably be Ouija, but I've never heard that before.
Ouija. Ouija.
Ouija. Um,
Ouija.
instead of coming into contact with their deceased relatives, they came into a contact with the deceased American author Mark Twain.
Oh, was he just walking by?
I don't know.
How's that work? Do like
I don't.
ghosts?
I don't know.
I wonder if ghosts like see it like a door opens and like a light comes in and they're like, "Oh, what is that?" And they're all like walking toward it, and whoever just gets there first like gets to talk. I guess I don't know.
So
Hmm.
he announced himself as Twain, spelled out Twain. Um,
Okay.
said he had another story to tell. There was a freelance writer amongst the women, um, and she took
Okay.
it upon herself to write down everything he said to them, or I don't know, spelled. That would take
I was about to
forever.
say that's the thing with Ouija boards is like when they get like these big long messages, it's like that would have taken like 2 hours
It
to
took
like
so long.
A D D I T, and you're like, what are we doing?
Yeah. And then
Holy
something's
shit!
misspelled or like they forgot something, so they have to, do
Oh
they
my god,
backtrack? Do they have to say, hey, we're
dude, can
backtracking?
you imagine if you're in a group doing a group seance with people and you're doing the Ouija board and you're like, holy shit, we're connecting with spirits, and you have that one asshole in the group who's just like who's just like looking at the ghost and they're like, oh, you're not gonna put a comma there,
A
like
grammar
and then like
Nazi?
the little thing stops and you're like,
Dude,
oh fuck, it's gone. I don't
that's a
feel cold anymore.
sketch right there.
God damn it, Eric, you motherfucker.
A grammar Nazi for a Ouija board.
Pissing off the ghost. That's so
They
funny.
keep spelling things wrong because they're trying to like use shorthand, and the guy's like, "There's two M's in grammar. Like, what the fuck are you doing?"
He's from the
Um,
17th century.
yeah.
Like he's literally
Um,
like a serial killer who was like raised on the streets. He doesn't even know how to read. What happens if you get a person on the Ouija board who can't read? Is it voice activated, do you think? What if the ghost is voice activated and they speak into it and then like the transference is like then it like moves like it's like typing out, you
oh,
know? Like
it's
when you're
almost like
talking into
a
your phone, like voice to
right.
text. But it's just like it's a little bit slower on
Yeah,
our side because it is literally transferring planes of existence, which I
right.
guess you can't really argue with that. It's like it's almost like 1999 again
Yeah.
for cell phones.
Um, so the freelance writer, her name was Emily Grant
Yeah.
Hutchings. She would go on to publish the novel that
Okay.
apparently she was told, and it's called Heron. Jap Heron, two words, Jap Heron. Um,
What?
the article goes on to say it was largely denounced as terrible. Twain's daughter would go on. Twain's daughter and the publisher would go on to sue Hutchings on copyright claims, forcing her publisher to end publication and sending Hutchings into obscurity. To this day, no one knows whether this was some sort of sincere spiritual attempt or an outright scam.
The story itself, a long novelette, is seen in a Missouri town and tells how a lad born to poverty and shiftlessness, by the help of a fine-souled and high-minded man and woman, grew into a noble and useful manhood and helped to regenerate his town. So it sort of feels like Tom Sawyer mixed with Huckleberry Finn mixed with Great Expectations. Lame, lame.
Um,
Who knows?
I will say that if more than likely she's
If
making this up, like that is the most elaborate um marketing I've that somebody in 1917 thought to do.
it's 245 pages.
Oh, I was gonna try to give it a read. I don't know about that.
I'll find it. I'll see if I can
Uh,
find it. But like again, like that's if that's true, she dictated all of that letter by letter. Unless like, yeah, how would you do that? Because it take you have to pay attention. What if you miss one? What if you miss a letter or two?
yeah.
What if you have to go pee? You have to be like, hang on, Marky Mark, hang on, whoa, hang on, I gotta take a pee, I gotta take a pee. Can you stop? Can you stop? and like you let go, and he's like still moving. And you're like, oh shit, and he like signs out like PISS, like your pants, just piss your pants. I'm not gonna stop. Fucking Mark Twain. We got a lot of pages here.
Hmm. Interesting. So
Jap
this
Heron
just
is not a good name.
very, and it's only aged worse. Um, it says they were trying to contact originally Patience Worth.
When
Um,
they get tired of waiting.
that's the woman's name, but I don't know who she is. Oh, she wrote several novels, poetry, and prose. Um, they also said Emily ended up saying that it took them 2 years to transcribe everything. It took 2 years to complete the transcription.
Hmm.
Wow, I did not know Ouija boards were a thing in 1917.
Oh, dude, they've been around for so long. Yeah.
Wow. The Oakland Tribune would say, the style is not Mark Twain's, the choice of words is not his, and to the lover of the humorist, the book is in no other way his.
Yeah, probably not worth the read
What
then.
a what a probably the one of the most specific
The hubris.
authors.
The hubris to think that you could emulate
That's
the
what I
great
mean.
Samuel Clemens's work.
That's what I mean.
The absolute hubris in that woman
Yeah.
to think that she could pull that off and not get caught. And to put a drawing of Mark Twain's profile on the booklet
Oh, there was?
is pretty fucking gnarly, dude. That's a
Wow.
next level, like you went for it.
Oh, a Jap heron's a flower.
Okay, well that's good to know. Japanese heron, I assume. Just
It's in a,
the word Jap is just a very hard
I
sounding
think
word.
it's a succulent. Maybe not.
I'll show you a succulent. Anyway,
I may
you
be
know what?
wrong,
That
to be
that
honest.
that may have been the scariest thing I said all night. Let's go ahead. Let's get out. We might have to get out of here now because that's too spooky. Do you have any big plans for Halloween? Any big things going on?
Um, Going to a Halloween party tomorrow.
Fun.
My son's dressing up as a scarecrow, so I'm pretty excited about that.
You.
Um, Gonna have some soup, gonna eat a little bit of candy. Um,
Oh yeah.
uh, my wife's old babysitter is making her supposedly world famous homemade Rice Krispie treats, so we're gonna stop by there.
Sounds
Um,
fucking great.
we watched Halloween Town 1 2 nights ago. We watched Halloween Town 2 last night,
Calabar's Revenge.
and we will be ready for Halloween Town High when we get home from the party
It's
tomorrow.
the best one.
I also said that while we were watching the second one, but I enjoy them all, except the
I
fourth
enjoy
one.
them all except for the fourth one. Again, yes. I
Yeah.
really like Calabar's Revenge when everyone turns into monsters. I think that part is so fucking cool, and scary. Um, and I love that the last time I watched Halloween Town 2, um, a couple of weeks ago with the boys. I guess I did watch a QT Halloween. We didn't watch the whole movie, but just a little bit of it. I was showing them clips of the movies so they could maybe watch it. Because you gotta like sample shit with kids now. You gotta show
Right.
them like a little bit so they can like, yeah. And I was watching a scene when they're in the black and white, the place where like lost things go or whatever.
Hmm.
The guy like he has like all those socks,
Yep.
and everything turns all gray and washed out and gross. Stop! It's freaking me out. So the scene when Marnie and the Goblin, what's his name? The Goblin guy. He's a wiener.
I literally watched it last night.
That guy is a
Yeah, I know what you're
super
talking about.
wiener.
Yeah.
They come. It's been everything's grayed out, and the grandma and that guy are in the place like they're like folding socks or they're like looking for socks, right?
Hmm.
They come flying through the portal through the pile of socks, right? They fly into the room from the pile of socks. In that scene, you can see there's two PAs. There's two crew members standing right there waiting to like catch the talent if they, fall or whatever, if it doesn't go right. You can see two crew members literally standing there. And I was texting Terry, and I think you were in the text chain. And
Yeah, probably.
he kept being like, oh, what if they're like Halloween Town characters? I was like, That dude was wearing fucking khaki pants. He had a
No,
black t-shirt
yeah.
on and tennis shoes. He
You
had his
came with
hands up.
receipts.
It's I had pictures.
Yeah, you came with receipts, and I was like, shit, he's
I
right.
went back with pics. I was like, guys, it's hilarious. It's so funny. Um, yeah, on by the way, before we leave, actually, speaking of that, I was on a film shoot the other day, and there was actually they had a trampoline in one of the shots, and so they did have a one of the grips like standing off camera by the trampoline just with his hands up, just in case just something happened. He was like ready to like catch the talent as they're called. But yeah, there we go.
Who built the trampoline?
I did. I did. And Francisco and Matt.
And you had a little
But
bit
I
of
was
a
the only one that knew how to do it.
background knowledge, yeah.
I was the only, he was like, how many have you put together? I was like, oh, like three or four.
I was gonna
It was
say
like, what
five.
happened to the first ones? And I was like, oh, they break. Like we destroy them.
They
Like one
break, or
time, like
you
they just like they're old and they just like the springs snap, whatever they break.
or
Or
fireworks burn a
or
hole.
someone lights a bunch of bottle rockets on it and it cuts like a bunch of holes and eventually you fall through the hole and it's like, okay, now we actually have to get rid of it.
Yeah,
Francisco, shit like that. You don't do that. You never had that before? I hadn't, which makes sense, I guess. But
fair.
um, yeah. And now that trampoline's in the back of my car for some reason.
I
No one wanted it,
know
and
a
I
guy
just
with a
wanted to get it
yard.
offset. I could put it in. I could put it in your yard.
Yeah,
It's
it'd be
whatever.
cool.
It's big. Doesn't have
It
any.
sounds like it's huge though.
It's
Yeah.
huge. Doesn't have any nets either. But it's huge. It's
Oh,
missing four springs.
that's not bad. You could get
It's not
springs.
you.
That's not that
Yeah,
many.
and that's not that many, and you can still like, if you have the gaps in the right spot, it's not a big deal.
For a couple guys that have built several trampolines and used to like practically live on one, we
Yeah,
jumped on it
dude.
so much.
Yeah.
Four is not a lot. And I used to work at a trampoline park, so I'm kind of an
That's what I
expert.
said. We should just put this in the ground. Way cooler, but you know,
Way
we
cooler.
don't own the property, so you gotta do what you gotta do. To get the movies done. Aren't you gonna ask me what I'm doing on Halloween?
What are you gonna do for Halloween? Are you tricking or are you treating?
I don't know yet. Everything's kind of up in the air. I don't really have a whole lot going on.
Yeah,
But I mean,
it's
this is airing on Halloween, so I guess like I'm technically doing this.
I think I said it last year. But last year we were at a wedding for Halloween. So I kind of skipped a year on Halloween.
Was I at a wedding on Halloween?
Yeah, we went to North Carolina.
That was on
We
Halloween.
we were on our way. I think we left on the 30th and we got there on Halloween or some like we missed
Yeah,
Halloween. We
yeah,
we were on the
yeah,
road.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so my son was very young at the time anyway. When you have a kid, holidays are way more fun. Like when you get to like 24,
Yeah, I think
25,
I'm
you
gonna
stop
do like I think
caring.
I'm gonna do like maybe board game night, like spooky board game
Mm,
night, probably. That's like
hmm
if I have anything planned, that's probably it. But either that or like, scary movies, candy.
Yeah,
But
you
like
there's a point where you just kind of lose.
probably paint some D&D figurines, like I said.
That's a good idea.
Well, I gotta get them done before the next session, so
I
I
do
don't
have a
have to, but like I want to.
yeah, I do have a thought on a dice tower. We're not going to go into it, but I do have a
Sure.
thought.
Hey, there's another really scary costume that I just noticed that you have on. You're a blues fan, which as of
I
right now is like the scariest thing you could possibly be right now. Because watching
I
them play,
yeah, I'm a Blues fan. I will be there next
awful.
Saturday.
God, I
I'll
hope
be
they win for
there
you.
a Saturday from now. I just hope we get a good meal before it, and then we're gonna have really good seats. So at the end of the day, that the result doesn't, the end of it doesn't really matter
Just
to me.
enjoyed watching the great sport of hockey.
Yeah, I just
Great
want to. It's
Canadian
just
sport.
the environment. I honestly, I'm probably 500 when I'm there. Like I'm probably like 4-4 going to Blues games. Like we don't win every time, but everybody just has so much
Yeah, it's a
fun.
blast. Blues put on such a great environment.
Yeah, it's a
A
really
little
cool
pricey,
environment.
a little
Get
pricey,
yeah,
a
and
little
get
pricey.
hopefully get some good food and
You going to Katie's?
I think so.
You
I'd have a
always
hard
go to
time believing
Katie's.
we
You
won't. Dude,
fucking
and we didn't go when you and I went with all the guys.
with the
And
boys.
with the boys. They were scared of it for some reason. And so I haven't been for a while. And now I got a hankering.
Got a
Um,
hankering for a
it's it's not more cowbell.
cankering, Kate tankering. I want to show everyone where they can find you online. Can they find you online anymore, bro? You're like Zero
I'm
Dark 30
I'm
off the
stripping
grid.
it
Wait, does that make
down.
sense? Is it wait, Zero Dark
Yeah,
30? What is that? Is that the Osama bin
it's a
Laden people?
war movie. Yeah.
Not that. You're
Um,
not. I don't think you're not unless you are doing secret military stuff. Yeah, I guess
no,
I don't know. You could be. Shit.
you can find me on Facebook. Yeah, I've kind of stripped social media away. It's scary to me all of a
Sure.
sudden. And so
Hey,
sometimes you
hey,
just
hey, hey. They don't need reasons. These people don't need reasons.
oh, okay.
These fucking online addicted fools.
Yeah,
They don't need your reasons.
you can follow me at TDub Projects on Facebook. It is a woodworking page for the most part, and I'm working on a handful of things at the moment. I got some floating shelves in the works. I do have some projects for sale, and I have
Cool.
them in my possession. If you'd like one, just go there, message me. I'm building a giant cassette tape just for fun to see what happens.
Why not?
So hopefully some pictures of that soon. So yeah, come check that out. TDub Projects on Facebook. Sometimes we stream on Twitch. I would love to get back to that. Um,
That's all
TDub,
you, bro.
I know I'm just saying. TDub on Twitch, just TDub.
Just TDub. I'm only Vans on Twitch.
TDub.
No, I'm only Vans.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm only Vans, and I'm also at Van Windsor on Instagram. Ugh. Um, you follow the show on Instagram, mbr.pod. Follow us on Facebook, Mellow Brick Road. We've got a Blue Sky. I'm just not good at social media. Like we've got social media, but I'm bad at it. Blue Sky. Um, like us on YouTube, Spotify. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, comment on the page. Let us know. Let us know.
Your favorite scary movie.
That's fucking dumb.
Your favorite Halloween candy.
Dumb. Give us your favorite cryptid. Who's this? No, no,
Oh
no, no,
yeah.
no, 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 no,
We've
no, no.
probably done that before, to be honest.
Who's the sexiest cryptid?
Oh yeah.
That also seems like something we've done. Um,
Yeah.
what would it take for you? And also answer this: what would it take for you to own a haunted doll? What does a haunted doll have to bring to the table for you to be like, yeah, I want that? Let us know in the comments. Smash that bell. That's the bell you smash. Yeah,
Hmm.
hit smash the bell. Like the video.
Ding dong.
Follow the page. Ding dong.
The witch is
Which is on Spotify also, and any all the other favorite audio podcasts. I feel like it's been a while since we've done this show, and I don't
it's been a
remember.
long
It
time
always the outro
since
always
I've done
feels
it.
like it drags, but I don't. When it's been a while because I forget how to do it so quick. Mellow manifestations.
Peace and blessings.
Don't eat any apples that have razor blades sticking out of them. Give those to young children.